Erica Lynn Speaks podcast is a place where you can grow beyond your limitations and make an impact on the world. I am Erica Lynn. I will teach you how to take the restraints off of you, begin to live free, and become unstoppable. Go to ericalynnspeaks.com.
I say Erica Lynn Speaks. Erica Lynn Speaks.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Erica Lynn, and welcome back to another wonderful Friday episode of Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. This is where you play big or go home, right? I'm so excited to have you guys here again for another Friday. Well, we just kick it. We kick it real, right? I like to talk to you guys from the real space of places that's inside my head. I like to share what's going on inside me so that you can understand and use some examples and perhaps maybe not do that again, or it can lead you in the right direction of doing it again. You know, this week we're going to focus on restarting, realigning, and resetting the things, resetting your goals, resetting yourself, putting yourself back on the right path, right? But before we get started, do me a favor. Can you invite somebody to this live? Come on, invite somebody to the live so that they can be a part of what you get every Friday, so they can get some Erica Lynn and some excitement and some joy in their life. You can also, start a watch party. And if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, you can send the link and share the link. Say, hey, come on, watch this podcast, because Erica is live and she's in effect, right? Anyway, I'm just excited to be here yet again. Today is my pamper day. So after the live is over, I get to go pamper myself. It's nails and toe day, right? But that was part of my resetting and realigning and growth process. So we are going to do a reset. Every year when the last year's over and we start in a new year, we have to do a reset, right? We have to flush ourselves from things that happened the year before, from the past years, so that we don't carry over all that old broken stuff. It's okay to throw away the old stuff and come in with some new stuff, right? But you will learn how to realign yourself with your goals, with your life's purpose, and most importantly, how to restart and get back on the right path of accomplishing your goals, right? Because at the beginning of the year, how many people say, I have goals to lose weight. I have goals to spend more time with my family, or to catch up on all the latest episodes of a favorite TV show. And then somewhere along the line in the rest of the year, you do neither, or you do a little bit of it. But that's okay, because that means that you have to reset, realign, and restart. It's okay to restart. You can keep restarting as many times as you want until you get it right, right? And for those of you who do not know me, again, I am Erica Lynn from Erica Lynn Speaks. And you guys, if you want to find out more about me, of course, you can go to ericalynnspeaks.com, where I'm just live in effect, right? But I looked up the definition of reset. And in the dictionary, it says reset is to set again or to renew. So how many people need to reset or to renew your mind, or to renew something that was getting old? You know how, like, you have your library card and you go to the library and you can't check out any books because they say, hey, you didn't renew your library membership. You can't check out any books. So that's the same with life. You have to renew your life, your goals, renew the breath that's inside of you. You have to reset yourself so that you can feel free and breathe again. And then the other, some of the examples that they gave of reset was, you can reset type, like on a typewriter, reset the type to start back over again. You can reset the diamond. How many ladies, you got a beautiful diamond ring that's on your finger, and it's not in there the way you want it to be, or it's a little wobbly or shaky, and you have to take it back to the jeweler so that he can reset it so that it's solid. And that's the same with life. You have to reset those things. And even if you're in your house and your power goes out and you dark, well, you got to go reset the circuit breaker. So that goes to tell you, it is okay to reset your life. It is okay to reset your mind, to reset yourself and your goals. And lastly, one of the things that they said, to change the reading often to 0, meaning that you can reset an odometer. you know, right? To reset an odometer, you reset it back to zero, because if the odometer gets to like, you know, all these miles, then when you buy a car, right, and it's over 100,000, 200,000 miles, you're not going to want it, right? But if somebody cheats you and reset the odometer, you're like, oh, okay. But it is okay. I'm not saying reset the the mileage in the car. I mean, don't reset the mileage in the car, but you can reset the odometer and start over from scratch to count your distance in your trip. That's just what life you're going to reset. And I was thinking more about reset, right? And when I was thinking more about reset, I was thinking like everybody uses computers today. I mean, that's just the way of the land. And when your computer just does not work anymore, or your computer is running slow, or your computer, you just steady clicking it, opening up more files, and you're like, oh my God, it is taking forever to move. It is taking forever to go to the next page. Like, what do you do? Why is my computer broken? Simply, your computer is not broken. It just means that you need to reset it. And how do you reset it? You know, step one, when I Google reset of a computer, it says step one, back up all your files. So everything that's inside of your computer, back it up on the flash drive. So everything that's inside of you, or the knowledge and the thing, just put it on your life flash drive, put it in your memory bank. And when you completely reset your computer, you're going to lose everything you did and all of your files. Copy your documents and other files onto a CD, a DVD, and a drive, right? In other words, what I'm saying is, if you let go of the way that you have been doing things, or the way that you thought about things, of your thought process on things, and then you will begin to open it up and address something from a new perspective. You'll begin to look at life in a different way. So if you let go the way you always have done things, if you let go of the way that you have always thought about things, because obviously you're not getting the results that you want, right? Because you've been thinking a certain way. So if you let go of all that limited belief, all those things that you had in the past, you do step one on your reset. Then you're going to get some other results. Who do we have here joining us today? Hello, Jalen. How are you? Jalen did a reset. I'm so excited about Jalen. He did a reset. And Jalen had to he's the youngest boy in the family. And what do we do with the youngest? We always baby them, and they have, they kind of scared sometimes. I'm not saying that you're scared, but sometimes it's kind of fearful to step out there and experience life on your own. But when he did a reset and said, I'm a man and I got to get out here and experience life on my own, I'm so proud of him. He got out there and experienced life, started a company. That's because he all did a mind reset. But after you do a mind reset, then what do you got to do? You got to restore. You got to restore, just like you restore the computer. You got to put everything back in there. You got to restore it. Well, you got to put everything back in yourself as well. But don't put all the old stuff, in other words, just only bring on the good parts. Bring on the good memories and restore good parts of you. Restore good, good files, good things, but leave all the nastiness, the attitudes, the negative beliefs, the negative sayings. Leave all of that behind and install the good parts in you. Restore good things, right? So that's what you do for step 2. You want to restore your computer, restore your body, your temple is your computer. We always talk about detoxing. I know you guys hear me talk about detoxing a lot, right? So a lot of people, you don't have to be necessarily overweight to detox, but a lot of women and men that's overweight, we begin to detox so that we can lose weight. And I say we because I am one of those people that wanted to lose weight. And in detoxing, I started taking this detox tea, and I started releasing all of the toxins, all of the things that I put in my body for over the last 44 years. Pork and just all of these things. And I used to be a big tilapia fan, and eat a lot of salt and just all of that stuff. And so I had to detox all of those things out of my system. But if I am removing all of those things out of my system, then obviously I have to put good things in my system in order for my body to still function, because you can't take something away and not put something good back in it, right? So even though I took those bad things away, I replaced it with vitamins and healthy nutrients and healthy foods and things like that. And so that's what I'm saying. So when you restore and you take away all the things that made your computer go slow, then put back the good parts, put back the things that allow your computer to go fast. And your body is an internal computer. So replace it with all those good things. And step 3, you want to reinstall the operating system. You know, you want to restore like what makes your computer go? What makes your body go? You know, that CD-ROM and all of those things, the Windows, the different apps, different things like that. But you don't want to put the negative apps in there. You don't want to put the viruses, right? Because it could have been a virus that you released out of your body or those things in your neck. You want to release all of that, but you want to put back in the things that you need, that is imperative to you moving forward. So there are more than one way to get back up and running, to get your body back up and running. So there's many ways that you can use to get your body back up and running. But what's most importantly is you take away all of those negative things. So that was the reset. So that's what we had to do to reset, right? We had to reset, we had to purge, get rid of all that stuff. So next, we got to realign ourselves. You have to realign your mindset. It's imperative. You have to realign your mindset. How do you realign your mindset? Well, there are 7 things that I'm going to give you that you can take away. So if you guys got pencil and paper, an ink pen, or use your notes from your cell phone, I want you to write these 7 things down to help you realign. Because we went over the 3 things that you could do to help reset yourself. Now we're going to go over 7 things that you can use in your everyday, day-to-day life to realign your goals, to realign yourself with your goals, to realign your mindset, to realign yourself with your purpose, to realign yourself with whatever it is that you want to do. These 7 steps should help you. Do you guys notice that I like the number 7? I'm just saying. You get it? 7 techniques of healing, 7 steps to realign your goal. I don't know. And I love interactive communication. So if you guys have a question for me, please feel free to ask the question down in the comments section, because I can see the questions that you ask, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So now we're going to focus on realigning. We're going to focus on realigning. So when you realign yourself, the first thing that you can do is change your self-talk. Change your self-talk. What do I mean by that? The conversations that you have with yourself are as direct reflection of your mindset. If you are telling yourself, I am not good enough to achieve my dreams, your thoughts will create your reality. You know, they'll create your reality. Your mindset will hold you back from having the life that you want. To upgrade your mindset, change your negative self-talk into empowerment speeches, into empowerment self-talk. It sounds cliche, I'm sure, but telling yourself, I can do this. I got this. It really works. How many know what I'm talking about? Like, you got to talk yourself into doing something, because if you don't, what they say, if you don't talk yourself into doing something, how many have talked themselves out of doing something? Like, guys, use this girl that you wanted to talk to and you kept saying, she wouldn't like me. She wouldn't date me. I don't make enough money. You know, you could talk yourself out of a good thing, and you never know. You probably was the man of her dreams that she was waiting for. Ladies, how many of you said that you wanted a new job, or there's something that you wanted and you was like, nah, I don't think I should do that. That's not for me. You know, you talked yourself out of. So today, right now, in this moment, I want you to change your self-talk into saying, I can do this. I will do this. I got this. When you say I got this, like, that's the best language that anybody can say. I got this. You know, ain't nothing like a woman standing next to a man and he doing something, or you want something done, and he says to you, baby, I got this. All those are words that make a woman's spine tingle. That make you quiver and you shiver, just knowing that your man got this. Even if he's trying to figure it out why he got it alone. But by him telling you, I got this, then you believe him. And then y'all figure it out together. So you talked yourself into doing something. Change your self-talk. You got it? Change your self-talk. The second thing that I want you to do is change your language. After changing your inner thought dialogue and the story you are telling yourself, change the way you talk to other people. Woo, y'all know I know what I'm talking about. Change the way you talk to other people. Avoid phrases like, I am always like this, or I am always doing this, for encouraging a growth mindset. So if you are, I've been like this for a long time. I've been doing this way for a long time. I'm just like this. This is just who I am. Accept me for who I am. See, furthermore, when you make it a habit to talk about the things that are going well for you in life, instead of complaining and talking about your problems, this will encourage a mindset of abundance instead of fear and lack. Now you'll be in a positive place. So stop saying all these negative things. Let's get on the positive train. So whatever, remember when I say the laws of reciprocity? What you put out in the atmosphere is what you get out. So if you put negative things back out in the atmosphere, then negative things is what you're going to get back. So you saying that, oh, I can't do this, I'm not worth this, or whatever, this is just the way I am, and you like, and other people looking at you like, well, maybe you need to change the way you are, so put positive things out there. If you're smiling and happy, then just say, I'm just a happy person. And then some people, they're just like to take some of your bright light and some of your happiness. What you doing, Jalen? Say, keep doing your thing. Oh, I love you too. I love you. And I hope you're having fun in whatever state you in. Anyway, so change your language. And again, like I said, it's the way you talk to other people as well. So even if you're just saying negative, you can't say negative things to yourself, and you can't say negative things to other people about yourself. Neither can you say negative things to other people about themselves. Because sometimes what you say to someone else can really dictate the outcome of their day. You can really affect someone's day. So change your language. Change your language. It's for the better. The next thing that you can do is determine the mindset that you need and act as if. In other words, pick a goal you want to achieve and ask yourself, which mindset do I need to achieve this goal? And which mindset do people have that they were successful at their goals? So in other words, what mindset do you need in order to achieve your goals? And then if you have some other people that you look up to, mentors, and you see them achieving their goals, ask yourself, what mindset did they have in order for them to achieve their goals? And then adapt some of their mindsets, adapt some of their habits and their ways. You know how they always say success leaves clues? Well, it is true. How do people become millionaires? Well, adapt some of their ways, adapt some of their mindsets. They say millionaires get up early in the morning and do so many things before regular people get up. And some of them stay up late. But whatever it is of those mindsets that help them achieve their goal, then perhaps you can adapt some. And if you change your mindset and put yourself in a different place, then you definitely can achieve your goals. And then you can encourage other people to achieve their goals as well. So again, determine the mindset that you need in order to go after the goals that you want. Step 4, learn and apply. In other words, read books from great minds to understand and adopt their thinking. Read books about how the mind and the brain works. Learn from mindset experts through online courses and events and coaching. Man, y'all know how many coaches I hired. I talk about it all the time. I had about 4, 5, 6 coaches, still got daily coaches, life coaches, business coaches, marketing coaches. I would never stop hiring coaches because those coaches have done their work. They have achieved what they were trying to achieve and constantly achieving, and they're constantly learning because that's their job to constantly learn. And the more they learn, just think they get to share it with me. And I learn what I need to learn from other people. I take what works best for me. And I don't, not only do I apply it in my life, but I apply it in my business. I apply it with my family. I apply it with my principals. I share it with my clients. I do all that. I learn and apply what works for me. So same for you. Learn and apply what works for you in your life. That's the most thing that you can do. So get you a coach. I'm here. I'm here. EricaLynnSpeaks.com. Or get you a mentor or a pastor or a friend. Read some books. Audible, if you don't like reading, Go to Audible, get you some Audible books, whatever you need, but use it, learn it, and apply it. So the fifth step is surround yourself with people that match your desired mindset. Say that in the comment section. Write that down. I'm going to surround myself with people that match my desired mindset. What am I saying? You want to upgrade your money and success mindset? Start hanging out with people that are very successful and seem to have an abundance of money flowing their way at any time. If that's what you're looking for, abundance and a lot of money. It is easier to adopt a new mindset when you see that it is already working for some other people. Learn how they think and adapt their daily habits to match their mindset. So again, that goes back to success leave clues. What are other people doing to grow their money, to grow their mind? If you want to, and I'm not just talking about money. If you want a successful marriage and you and your mate is arguing all the time, where you guys are not seeing eye to eye, what do? You get a marriage counselor, or you go and find a couple that you say, oh, those are couple goals. And you sit down and you ask them questions. How did you guys stay married for so long? Like, how did you deal with the troubled times when he was getting on your nerves and she was getting on his nerves? Like, you want to find someone else that matches your desired mindset, right? Don't go get a couple that he cheats on her and she cheats on him. That's not the couple that you want. You want a couple that matches your desired mindset. And if you want money, find someone that has the money flowing in their bank and they can show you how to do things, and they can share their mindset with you. Am I talking about something? Am I hitting something with somebody? You know, if you want to go through a divorce, and I don't like it when people have to go through a divorce, but you reach out to the person, other people who has gone through a divorce, and they can talk you through it and share their mindset, how they made it through it, how they received counseling, how they, talk to their attorneys, and how they were able to keep their children happy and whole, although they're going through a divorce. So sometimes the things that we have to talk about might not, I don't want to just always paint roses and happy flowers to you, because real life is real life. And when you find somebody with the same mindset, they'll show you how to go through it, come through it, overcome it, and make it to the top. Number 6, create new habits to support your mindset change. Integrate powerful habits into your day that help your mindset change and reinforce your thinking with action. If you are upgrading from fixed to growth mindset, schedule time for learning and start noting down your learning and achievements every single day. If you are upgrading from destination to journey, I love it. Mindset practice, being mindful, enjoy the present moment and celebrating small successes. Somebody always tell me you got to celebrate your small wins in order to enjoy your big wins. But I had to create new habits. You have to create new habits. You have to create those new habits so that they can help with your mindset change, so that you can, and when you create new habits, make sure you integrate new powerful habits. Integrate good habits. Don't bring no bull crap up in here. Get some stuff going on, good stuff going on. So that was number 6. And the last one for today is jump out of your comfort zone. Woo! I can't say it no louder than I'm saying it now. Jump out of your comfort zone, baby. Jump out of your comfort zone. Don't stick to a routine that's so rigid that you is just stuck in your comfort zone. You scared to go after that man because you say, oh, he supposed to come after me. No, it is okay to jump out of your comfort zone and say, hey, man, I like the way you smell. I like the way you look. Can I holler at you? I don't know. Don't follow my game. But my point is, jump out of that comfort zone. What you say, Malika? She say, hey, man, that's right. Jumping out of your comfort zone is so important. See, if you put yourself in a situation that challenges you, have no other choice but to rise to the occasion. Yes, you can upgrade your mindset It becomes necessary to arrive. It becomes necessary to survive. Woo! You got to upgrade your mind, baby. You got to upgrade the way you think about things. See, you got to ask yourself, what situations can I put myself in? Ooh, that will require for me to operate at a higher mindset. Basically, the idea is to engineer the environment to train your brain that you can upgrade. Engineer your brain that you can upgrade. Engineer your brain that you can upgrade. So when you step out of your comfort zone, okay, I'll give you an example. I want to go to some fancy parties. You know, I want to go in a room. I want to be in a room with a lot of millionaires, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people, 6-figure coaches. And I might not quite be there yet. And it is uncomfortable to be in a room with all successful people. And I'm trying to get where they're at. Well, in order for me to get where they at, I have to be uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And in order for me to be uncomfortable, to get comfortable, I have to step out of my comfort zone. So I know what I'm talking about. So if you guys want to achieve your goals, walk into your life's purpose, you are going to have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable, meaning you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Hey, look, I almost start shouting. That is all right. That is all right. Well, let me tell you like this. When you reset your mind, reset yourself, hit the reset button because things is not going the way you want to do. You go through the steps of resetting. Then you go through the steps of realigning yourself. But then what do you do next? You have to restart. And how do you restart? Well, I'm going to tell you how you're going to restart. You're going to join me next Friday at 5 on Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. And we're going to go through the steps of restarting yourself so that after you've reset and you have realigned, then you are going to restart. And I'm going to show you how to do so. We're going to talk about it. So make sure you bring somebody with you to next Friday's live so that we can tell them how to reset. And I'll go over a little bit about how we reset, how realign, but most important, we're going to show you how to restart. And when you restart, that means it is time for you to level up. When you restart, that means it is time for you to play big. When you restart, I don't want to hear no more. I can't do this. It's not in the cards for me. Oh, I didn't have enough education. I'm not the one. I'm not pretty enough. Whatever. You are enough. You are enough. So we are going to reset your mind, realign you with your goals, and I'm going to show you how to restart. That's what we're going to do. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. Ask them now, because if not, I'm going to pamper myself. That was one of the things that I had to do, that I said that I was going to make sure I did in 2021. No matter what I had to do, make sure I have me a Pamper Me Day. And Pamper Me Day today is nails and toes. So I had to reset my thinking, realign myself. That means I had to realign my pockets. So I made sure I put that in the budget. And after I get my toes done, then I'm going to restart. Woo, I love you guys. I am so excited. I appreciate you guys joining me all the time. What you say? Deja said yes. Thank you. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Malika. Thank you, everyone, for joining me again for another wonderful episode of Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. Well, we talk the truth. I just straight kick it with you. And I hope that something that I said today resonated with you so that you are inspired, so that you are ready to reset your mind, that you are ready to realign, and you are ready to restart and walk into your purpose. That's all I got to say. This is your girl, Erica Lynn. And just remember, it only takes just one step beyond you. God bless you. This podcast was brought to you by EricaLynnSpeaks.com. Sign up for your free consultation today at EricaLynnSpeaks.com/work with me. And just remember, it only takes just one step beyond.
One step beyond you. I say Erica Lynn speaks.